Most people think the stock market only makes money when it goes up. But what if I told you some of the smartest investors actually make money when the market goes nowhere? Think about your own life for a second. Your paycheck comes in, rent goes out, groceries cost more every year, credit card bills never seem to end. And when people finally try investing, they get frustrated because the market looks stuck. Prices go up, then down, then right back where they started. It feels pointless. This is what's called a sideways market. No big wins, no exciting headlines, just boredom and confusion. Most people hate this. They panic. They stop paying attention. They think investing is broken. But here's the truth most people never learn. Sideways markets quietly reward patience. While everyone else is waiting for excitement, smart investors are using this boring time to build real wealth without stress, without guessing, and without watching charts all day.
Let's break this down in a way that actually makes sense. Imagine your local grocery store. One week, milk is $4. The next week, it's still around $4. Sometimes it's a little higher, sometimes a little lower, but mostly the same. If you need milk every week, you don't wait for a perfect price, you just buy it regularly. Sideways markets work the same way. Prices move up and down in a small range. Nothing exciting happens, and that's exactly why they work so well for patient people. Here's a real-life example. Think about rent. You don't try to time the perfect month to pay rent. You pay it every month because that's how life works. Smart investors treat investing the same way. They keep showing up during boring times, even when nothing exciting is happening. While others are distracted by credit card bills, gas prices, and daily stress, patient investors are quietly buying during dips and relaxing during small rises. Over time, those small ups and downs stack up. Sideways markets also reduce emotional mistakes. When prices aren't flying up or crashing down, people are calmer. They stop chasing hype. They stop making panic decisions. This calm behavior is what actually builds wealth, not excitement. Most people think making money requires perfect timing. It doesn't. It requires consistency during boring times. Sideways markets reward people who stay steady, not people who chase quick wins.
Here's the part most people miss. Sideways markets teach discipline. They teach patience. They teach you how to focus on the long game instead of daily noise. Think about your paycheck again. Most people don't quit their job just because one paycheck feels small. They keep working, knowing consistency matters. Investing works the same way. Quiet markets allow steady progress without emotional pressure. And one day, often when people least expect it, the market starts moving again. The people who stayed consistent are already positioned. The people who waited for excitement are left behind. The funny thing is, sideways markets feel useless in the moment, but later, they're the reason people succeed. They give you time to learn, time to stay calm, time to grow without stress. So the next time you hear someone say the market is boring, remember this: boring is where wealth is built. Not in chaos, not in hype, but in patience.
Here's why sideways markets work for some people, but not for most. Most people are tired. They're stressed about rent, groceries, and bills. When the market isn't exciting, they stop paying attention. They think, nothing is happening, so why bother? This is when they pause, quit, or wait for big news. But waiting is exactly what holds them back. Sideways markets don't reward excitement. They reward routine. The people who keep showing up during boring times slowly build stronger habits. They stop reacting to headlines. They stop checking prices every hour. They focus on steady progress instead of fast results. Think about going to the gym. The days you don't feel sore or pumped still matter. Those quiet workouts are what actually build strength. Sideways markets are like those quiet days. They don't feel powerful, but they are.
Most people leave during boredom. That's why they miss what comes next.
The biggest benefit of sideways markets isn't money. It's mindset. When things are calm, you learn patience. You learn to trust the process. You learn not to panic when prices move a little up or down. This calm mindset carries over into real life. Better money habits, less stress, and smarter decisions with your paycheck. Sideways markets give you breathing room. No rush, no pressure, just time to stay consistent while life keeps moving forward. And when the market eventually changes, the people who stayed calm are already prepared, without stress, without fear, without regret. That's why boring markets quietly make people successful. Not overnight, not loudly, but steadily. If this video helped you, subscribe for simple money lessons every day.